Welcome to a Vanguard News video without the bullshit. Let's get started. Here are the new tournament promo cards for August 2022. Desire Devil Hikou is a dark state unit, while in your soul, lets you bind another copy of itself from your soul face up, when your grade 3 or higher greed and Vanguard attacks, to call this card to your back row rear guard. Why is Bushiroad hellbent on trying to make Greedon work, but not Eugene still baffles me to this day. Foresight Glow Sorceress Oisaketa Sanctuary unit that once per turn while on the front row rear guard lets you pay 2 Soul Blast when she's chosen by your grade 3 or higher Sorceress Vanguard's ability to countercharge 1 card, then you draw a card if her power is increased or decreased due to a trigger's effect. Just like a bank loan with hidden charges, she refunds the counter blast you use with Hexorb Sorceress, but charges you an extra soul in the process. Delicate Maiden Candelaria is a Stoicheia unit while on rear guard, lets you retire herself at the end of your turn to call up to 2 plant tokens. This confirms that Bushiroad will never make Roro War into a good deck. Replenish Mage is a Royal Paladin unit that once per turn while on rear guard, lets you pay 1 counter blast when your grade 3 or higher Vanguard attacks to call a grade 2 or higher blaster card from your soul to an open rear guard. And when she's rode upon by a blaster card, you can call her to rear guard from your soul. It just occurred to me that V Premium has been getting a lot of grade 1 Forerunner type units, as if Bushiroad thinks this is standard, and you can consistently ride them every game. Dragonic Kaiser Crimson is an Eru Kami unit, while in the drop zone lets you pay 1 counter blast when your Kaiser Vanguard attacks, or is attacked by a grade 3 or higher Vanguard, to either call this card to an open rear guard, or give your Vanguard 10k power for that battle. And while on rear guard, you can pay 1 soul blast and retire itself when a card is placed into your trigger zone during your end phase, while you have a Kaiser Vanguard to place the card in your trigger zone into your drop zone. Vermilion the Blood got himself a medic where Crimson cleans up after him every time he tries to cut himself during the end phase. Zero kids that delude themselves that Vanguard 0 is still worth playing can find a small respite in rank, since it's just Asher's second form for awards. Meanwhile, Chrono and Kazuma dressing up as Beyblade characters will be this year's summer event character skins. Expect Game Studio to lose 90% of their player base for not making Rin and Tokoha swimsuit character skins for the summer event. We got 3 new Keta Sanctuary cards revealed for DBT06. Since Riker defeated UU in this week's episode, and that must mean his cards are overpowered, and not because UU didn't have a sentinel in hand. Enucleate Angel while on rear guard lets you pay 1 soul blast and retiring herself when you place a Vanguard by riding from a grade 3 unit to countercharge 1 card, then give your Vanguard 5k power. I now have an easier way to get back counter blast and use Felicita with Dark Thegria more than once per match, and hey, it works with Youthberk I guess. Knight of Fracture Schneizal when placed on rear guard lets you pay 1 counter blast to add up to 1 Youthberk card from the top 5 cards of your deck, then this unit gets 5k power. And while on rear guard, give your Vanguard 5k power when he attacks a Vanguard if you place a Vanguard by riding from a grade 3 unit this turn. It pisses me off that Youthberk is getting the very support Thegria needed in order to become more consistent. Finally, Youthberk Revol form Gust when placed on Vanguard due to a RevolDress ability lets you discard 1 card if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or higher to get 10k power and an extra drive check. And while on Vanguard at the end of your turn, you ride a card with a RevolDress ability from your soul in rest position. Okay, I'm angry. This is just an outright better Dark Thegria. It has no counter blast cost and even gets 10k power on top of the potential 10k power from Skyfall's Persona ride. The only downside to this card is it doesn't replace itself, unlike Thegria's dual Persona ride. And that concludes this Vanguard News video. Be sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments if Youthberk is just safe for work Thegria.